Hey there, YouTubers! Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another astronomy video. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but a long time ago, I made this exact video, and it did surprisingly well. 1.3K views as of 12/11/2021. Not too bad. It was made at a time before I did scripted content, and was my first scripted video. It was at a time when I lacked the tools to make thumbnails and to properly edit videos. The video in question was, can you see a new moon at night? Fast forward to the future, and I have a better camera, better setup, and an actual teleprompter, not just Kyle and some paper. So here I am redoing it. Let's hope it does even better. Alrighty, here I am recording a clip after everything's been recorded because I must have missed it somehow. And there's only like 4 scenes in this entire video, so that's cool. Anyways, before I lose your interest, the answer to the question is no. You cannot see a new moon at night. It's impossible. Now, if you want to do your due diligence, you should continue watching this video to find out why. Before we get into that, what would ever cause someone to think that you can see a new moon at night? Well, firstly, the moon is associated with the night, and therefore you would assume it is only visible at night. However, in this exclusive footage that I took, the moon can clearly be seen during the day. I will show more of this footage at the end of the video just because I think it's kind of cool. Second, I was a kid, and like most kids, when I was told a piece of information, I tend to take it as fact. I believed in the lie the same way as kids believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. Lastly, I like the games Minecraft and Survivalcraft, and in these video games, you can clearly see a new moon at night. These games were very influential on me and shaped my view of the world. So in a similar way, grown adults can believe the earth is flat, teenage me believed new moons were visible at night. But why are they not, though? Alright, so let's take a look at my diagram, and let's use it to help answer the question, can you see a new moon at night? Like I said, no. But let's try and rationalize here. So this is a new moon, this is a full moon, and these are the respective quarters, and then the crescents. So, as we can see, the new moon is passing between the sun and the earth. And therefore the moon is on the daytime side of the earth because it's passing between the earth and the sun. Therefore, if I'm on the night side of the sky, if I'm on the nighttime side of the earth, I have to look through the earth to see the moon. I'm literally on the wrong side of the planet to see the moon. So unless you're Superman, you can't do it. But this also presents a question. How can you see, how is the full moon illuminated? Shouldn't it pass through the Earth's shadow? I mean, we have lunar eclipses when it does, but why are those so rare? And what about a solar eclipse? Why doesn't that happen every single time the moon passes between the Earth and the sun? Well, there's a few reasons for this. The first one is the moon's orbit is at a 5-degree tilt relative to the equator. Ignore my lines on the board, they're wrong. And its orbit is an ellipse, also known as not a perfect circle. It's more of an oval. This causes it to miss the Earth's shadow during lunar eclipses, and its shadow misses the Earth during solar eclipses. For lunar eclipses, the Earth's shadow is a cone, meaning that it comes to a point. You would think it'd be a cylinder, but because the Earth has an atmosphere and the sun is a sphere of light emission, not a circle, you get a cone. Therefore, the moon can miss the shadow almost every single month, except for once in a while where you get a lunar eclipse. So that is why, we get a regular full moon and not just a lunar eclipse every single month. That's it. That's why you can't see a new moon at night. However, why can I see a moon during the day? Well, let's look at the diagram here, shall we? So, you can see a moon during the day because New moons traditionally rise and set around the same time as the sun. Full moons are almost exact opposites, and these rising and setting times change as the moon orbits the Earth and changes with the phase. So at some point, it's going to line up where the moon can be seen during the day and at night, because its rising and setting time could be, let's say, it can rise at 1 a.m. and set at 1 p.m. And since half the moon is illuminated during this time, you will be able to see it during the day because there's enough reflecting power left over from just it being half full or half new, and it will be able to be seen during the day, which I think is just the coolest thing. So now, as is tradition for this channel, I cannot just sit here and show you a 2D model. We must go to the 3D model, but not just any 3D model, a giant 3D model. Did somebody say giant 3D model? I sure did, weird voice that came out of my mouth. Now it's time to supersize. Now it's time to supersize, despite the fact that this just looks like a light ring. We have 340 feet of Christmas lights. That is the circumference of the moon going around the Earth at this scale. The Earth is about 2 feet in diameter. You can't see it because I don't have any lights with me. Way over there, 54 feet, is the moon, which is only 6 inches in diameter. And it's that 54 feet can vary between 51 and 57, right? 51 and 57 feet, and it's currently off the ground at 9 feet, and the Earth is off the ground at
almost 5 feet.
Almost at 5 feet, give or take. You can't tell; everything's black. So, and then the moon will go from that 9 feet and then 9 feet to the ground, and that's how much it can vary in its orbit up and down. And then it can also vary back and forth, closer and further from the Earth at 51 and 57. But on average, it's at 54. Anyways, that's it. This was only 40 bucks, surprisingly, but it's 40 bucks and 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. Anyways, anything else you want to say, Phil?
Not right now.
Oh, and the ISS will be 5 micrometers above our Earth that you can't see.
Oh, in diameter. Like, that's how long it is.
Oh, how far is it off the Earth? Sorry, it's 5 micrometers long.
Altitude is 2 centimeters.
Wow, that's actually quite a bit. 2 centimeters off the Earth. Alrighty, I'm back here again, the voice in the void. And I have some bonus clips. Yay! Bonus clips! Anyways, this first bonus clip I'm showing you here is Phil demonstrating the phases of the moon using our scale here. And surprisingly, it turned out really nice. So you can kind of tell off to the right and left, you can see a small source of light. In the middle, you can see our model of the moon. And as that source of light moves around, you can see how those phases change. This perspective is from the surface of our Earth. Now, granted, on our original model, the moon is much further away, but you can't really tell anything from the distance we were talking about, that 54 feet. And so we had to bring it much closer so you could actually see these phases get demonstrated. And so I think this turned out really well, and I'm so glad Phil stopped me and we did it. Alrighty, bonus clip 2. So what you can see in this footage is the camera is sitting on top of our Earth model, and it's a fairly large sphere. It's about 0.55 meters in diameter. And so as we move the camera along this curve, it's as if you're standing in different locations. So you first start off at the North Pole, and then you move further south, and then we come back up with the camera. And you can really see how the moon looks in different parts of the world at different phases. So you can kind of see when the ladder is at a 180-degree angle to the ground, to the bottom of the video, that would be at the equator. And when the thing's upside down almost, that's like you're almost in Antarctica. And so, yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea, and I'm glad Phil stopped me again to do that. Anyways, this is the last bonus clip before you watch the moon during the day. Well, anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New videos every other Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. And good night. Subs for trees, subs for trees, subs for trees, subs for trees. Oh, you're still here? I thought I told you to go home. Oh, you want more? I'm flattered. Check out the playlist. If you want exclusive content, check out my Instagram, Dr_sheep_YouTube. That's all lowercase. If you want to help the earth, subscribe. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to plant 10 trees. If you feel that's too small, then check out my channel chart where I lay out even bigger goals. Finally, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet watch time. Bye.